All right, good morning. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you're with me. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. Hey, glad you stopped by. It's a beautiful Sunday morning and hope you enjoyed the extra hour of sleep. We traders don't really get that extra hour of sleep, really, but I was actually thankful to try to get it at least. We're going to jump into the chart this morning and see what's going on. Last night it was I called out in the trading group. That was looking a little dumpy. Let's see where I can find it. Not sure. There we go, right there. I said just looking a little dumpy, about to break through. It certainly did. Certainly did break through. The question is, how far is it going to go down? We did not get any upside movement yesterday. We didn't break our red line of death. In fact, we didn't break this top, which is fantastic, and we may be going down from here. So let's see what's going on. Don't forget to comment while you're watching. Sometimes we forget to comment. I do watch a lot of good videos that I like, and I'm just enjoying the video and the information I'm receiving, and I don't think to comment. The comments really help the YouTuber. So if you really appreciate any YouTuber's work that they're doing, just throw any random comment, a word, a phrase, just anything in there would help. Always, what's the word? Real feedback is always nice, but some of you are so faithful to do it every day, and you run out of things to say, right? So don't worry about it. Just put a random YouTube algorithm comment, and that'll be just fine. Don't worry about it at all. Tell me about yourself. Tell me what your favorite hobbies are, or whatever. Let me get to know you, because that's who I'm talking to right now. Right now I'm talking to a computer screen, but I have some of you in mind that always share back with me as well, so that it helps me develop a conversation with you guys on a day-to-day basis. Hit the like button if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe. Hey, I need just several subscribers here just to hit the next level, 1600. I think I'm very close to it. Let's see. Let's refresh the page and see what we got going on. I need 10 subscribers. If you guys are watching regularly and not subscribed, come on now. Come on now. Come on, man. Let's go ahead and do that as well. All right, let's jump in. Let's see what's going on. We have, let's see. Good place to start here. I don't have time to give you the macro look here. Yesterday I did in the live stream a pretty in-depth analysis here. Here's a potential count that we were looking at yesterday. I don't know that it's invalidated yet, but it's not looking very good. I'm going to take that off the table right now. I would really need to see this to be 1, 2, and then 3. Now the only thing that this could be is a 1, 2, 1, 2, but I need 5 waves in here. Not seeing 5 waves in there at all. That's a corrective wave as well. So the upside count, guys, is not looking good, which for me, I'm fine with it. I am just fine with it. There is another upside count, however, that is still a potentiality. Let me talk about that. The one that I had drawn just now was not an upside count. If this structure here is a W, X, and a Y, then this Y structure needs 3 waves. Okay. And this would need 3 waves as well. So, I'm not even liking that at all, to be honest with you. Now that I look at it and draw it, what I was going to share with you is that this wave could be a more complex structure where you get a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, like that, and it becomes really complex. But that becomes 0. This, and then down. Seems a little complex for the structure for sure, but that's they could drag it out that way for sure. But I don't think it's likely. In fact, just looking at this, guys, it's got a downward momentum. It's got a downward facing, just a downward feel to it. Couple things that I wanted to highlight here. I still believe that this is a flat there, and that means what we have here is a 1, 2, and now we haven't broken or violated that 1, 2 yet. If we break or violate that 1, 2, we do that by this going this price from here going higher than the red line of death, and that wouldn't be a 1, 2 at all. That would be something different. So understand that. So what we have now is still the potential on the table for a 1-2-1-2. Okay, that this would be a 1-2. This would be a 1-2, and now we got a third 1-2. And guys, we're going to get a big dump between today and tomorrow, and it could have already started, right? But it's starting in the first wave of that dump, and so we might get another more complex something like this. 3 waves, and then you get the dump like that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that this whole wave is a 1-2. It doesn't feel or look right to me as a 5 wave. I don't know how to count this as a 5 wave. Yeah, it wouldn't. It doesn't seem right at all. So yeah, there's that. Okay. Let's talk again. I don't want to get too lopsided on the downside, but let's talk about the downside targets, and then let's look and see if we can figure out some upside, what some upside could be. Okay. What this is appearing to me here is that once we have this wave and that wave, this looks like a beginning diagonal right here. And let me just take a minute and explain to you why I'm talking about all these structures. What we try to do as Elliottians is we look at the structures, we look at the wave structure itself. How is it built? 5 waves, 3 waves. What is the shape of that wave and different things? And we understand the rules of Elliott waves, so we know what can come next. Okay, and so when we analyze this, it just is just how we analyze the waves. And so this is why I spend so much time on it. Now I could do all that prior to the video and just bring it very quickly to you, and I do actually. But what I like to do personally is bring it to you and talk about it out loud, just so you can see and understand my thinking here. To me, what I see here is a leading diagonal of some kind. It's very diagonal shape. It's got too many waves, but there might be a way to count that I'm not seeing. I don't like how many waves there are for sure, but if we count it like this, it should be 5 waves. Every wave has 3 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm okay with it there. And then this wick here is, or this wave that was going up was just a truncated wave from the previous wave. That would make me feel better. So there's a possibility. The other way, I guess we could call this this one wave right there. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. And that works. I mean, that works as a diagonal as well. So just the shape was pretty hard. So we got a leading diagonal 1 wave. We got a 3-wave pullback right here, which comes to a corrective fib. And now what we do here is we want to pull an extension off of that wave right there as we build our count here. Come down to the bottom here and then to the top there. Now, there's always a chance that that's not a leading diagonal, but it certainly looks like one. Another problem with it is that this 5-wave doesn't come below the 3-wave, so it's a little concerning as well. It doesn't quite follow through on this downside, and I would have liked to have seen that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's another way to look at it too. We could look at this. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud now. Is this a leading diagonal or not? We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. And then we got a 1, 2, 3 wave there. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That actually puts us 3 waves. Boom. Nice corrective level. It breaks off to the downside. All right. Now what? What do we've got? Well, we put our fibs from here to here to here, and what we've got here is we've got a wave that has now surpassed the 1618 with power. Okay, we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean 6. I mean we got 7, 8, 9 wave swing here. That's an extended wave. This is an extended third wave. My only qualm with that wave is that it didn't come down here to the 2618. I would really like to see this finish up very nicely right there. I'd like to see boom, 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 and done. And then that would be 1, 2. All that would be 3. We get a pullback for a 4 and a nice 5th wave to the downside. I would really like to see that a whole lot. Okay, so that looks like what might be being formed here. A 5-wave structure there. Now that's good. Let's see how that would fit with our scheme. We'd have to count this then, which is really hard to count. Well, we'd have to count this as some kind of 5-wave structure, 3-wave pullback, and now we're getting another 5-wave structure. Okay, now that could be a 535, correction. That's a possibility. Let's see if I can get this off the screen now. Sorry, guys. I'm going to clear my drawings here. There we go. That could be a 535 correction. And what would that be if that were the case? It would have a 5, a 3, and a 5. I mean, it looks very flattish, but that wouldn't be a flat because we'd have to have a 3, 3, 5, a 3, 3, 5. So this would have to be then a 3-wave, 3-wave, and a 5-wave, and we'd have a flat. But the weird thing about that to me, if that were the case, was that what would that be correcting? This, excuse me. I'm just trying to think outside of the box here rather than just down all the time, because I tend to get bullish, bearish very easily. This would have to be a 3-wave structure there, finished. This would have to be a 1-wave right there. So this wouldn't be an expanded flat, okay, which I've been counting that as an expanded flat, but rather this would be the end of a wave, okay, the end of this move right here. We've got a 5-wave move to the upside, okay, then we've got a 1, 2, 3, boom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and we finish out that wave, and that actually would be, as long as that came to 90%, that would be a nice flat, actually. Let's look at that. This retrace. Oh yeah, it came to 90%. Let's get 90% on our screen here. 0.90. There we go. And it came tagged the 90%. And then came on down. So we'd be looking, if this is a flat correction, here's what it would be. We would have basically, and this is a real winner potentially, guys. So this would be 1, this would be 2, 3. That'd be a 3-wave move. So what would that be inside of the grand scheme of things? This could be a triangle forming. Okay. Could definitely be a triangle forming. Guys, this is really strong possibility. This is a triangle forming. Really good. I didn't see this before I started the video, but doing this out loud is often very helpful. I'm liking this. The way the wave structure looks. .786 confluent with the 1276. That's fantastic. Okay, so a triangle will usually retrace 0.786 of the previous wave. Okay, so here's the previous wave. Let me show you its retracement. Let's see if it's 786. So here's the previous wave. My only problem here, this triangle could be forming the B wave, and then the C wave is going to come down. Could be. Could be. So this would be basically, the triangle actually starts here. A, B. Now we're forming C, D, E, and then we go down. So this would be 1. The triangle has to have 3 waves. 1, 2, 3 of our C. So putting the retrace, here's our first wave, putting the retrace on that guy. This came down actually beyond, came to the 90% level as well. Interesting. So it's 90%. I don't know that there's a hard and fast rule that it has to be 786, but it often does. Again, just trying to build some possibilities here. So then we had this move down here. So the 786 is up here, so it would be reasonable to think that we would get a 1, 2, 3 wave move up to this region. And you can see that here's my line of confluence here. Let me just show you the extension of this wave. If this is I need a fifth wave coming down. If I believe it needs a fifth wave coming down. Otherwise, this would be a running flat. My nose is so itchy. Puts the 1276 right up near that that 786. So this is a good contender, guys. It's a good contender. I really would like to see this come on down here though first, and then up. Really would like to see that. Let's see what else. What else? What else? If all that's incorrect to the upside and it's not a triangle, then we're heading down. So those are the ideas that I'm seeing right now that are the most likely here. So let's just talk about if it's going down. Okay, what would be the count if it's going down? I see a bunch of 1-2s right here. Though it's not my favorite thing, but it's starting to get a little too many 1-2s, so I'm starting to question that. But certainly is still a possibility. What would that be? Again, we would basically have some kind of 1, 2, we got 3, 4, 5. Okay, need to finish that out. Once that's finished, get some kind of three-way pullback, and then we'd be going down for a larger wave. What would be the targets if that's the case? Well, when you have so many 1-2, 1-2, 1-2s, that's building up a really, really big wave, guys. That's building up a very, very large wave. So we'd have to be careful that we don't have, I mean, that would be really putting us down here pretty low. Maybe even that's going to take us down to those lower targets. So I don't want to begin speculating about our lower targets yet, really, until we get some wave structure here. So if we start getting a dump today, my targets up to this point have been watch $8,700 region. Okay, watch the $8,700 region. Let me show you why. First off, let's put the retrace on here. Okay, and you've got the you got here, let's see, that's the 618 is at 85.46, retrace of this whole thing. This 65 is 84. So the pocket, watch this pocket right here. We've got some structure right here at $8,650 to $8,700. So watch that structure region right here. We also have some confluence on the wave extensions here. Okay. 786 is around $8,700, 86, 83. I often round when I give numbers out. So watch $8,700 region, watch the $8,600 region. Then we got the one-to-one extension here at the $8,300 region. As large as this structure is, if this is some kind of 1-2 stuff, it's coming way down, guys. It's going to come way down. I have this feeling, though, that my triangle scenario is a potential winner. And let's keep an eye out on that, okay? Keep an eye out for that. It could be likely. So, all right, there's your technical analysis for today. It's all I have time for. Going to do a live stream tonight. Sunday night charts. Don't forget, we start at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, join me tonight. We'll look at any charts. We'll look at Bitcoin. If there's any exciting action this afternoon that warrants a quick live stream, I might do a quick live stream this afternoon. But until then, you guys have a fantastic day. Going to meet with my church. You go to meet with your church as well. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.